Could everyone just wake up now? Like, at this point, just wake up. It's too obvious. Why the scary sound, though? I'm about to show you what's happening in Ohio, and it is bad. But first, let's run through a few things. We have yet again, just another chemical fire. This one in Texas. Look, I don't care what the news tells you. This is not normal. If you're not covered in the blood of Jesus, you are going to get sick. So time and time again, I think about the fourth horse of Revelations. You know, a quarter of the population will die. And I wonder, does it happen in a certain, time frame? Like, when it comes to maybe a few months later? Or could it be everything attributing, for the last couple years? You know what I mean? Could it be the chemicals and all the stuff going on, the war and the starvation? Could that all be the fourth horse? Because if you look at the, attributes of the first three, they all fit into the fourth horse. The fourth horse is literally a repeat of the first three. I really do wonder sometimes. And then, last year we're having these life insurance agents come out and they're like, death is up 400%. The life insurance companies are losing money. What's going on? And now the news is not going to tell you anything that's going on, and it's not even going to act like there's a increase in deaths. And you want to see how Google covers this up? Go to Google and type in 400% increase in deaths and see what pops up. Just watch what pops up. Wow. How odd. I never said a single word about that. That's pretty damning if you ask me. Everything they are doing is adding up right now. Between the evil rulers of the world and the fallen angels descending, destroying stuff, our food, our air, our water, day by day, the world goes to hell. And TikTok just came out with some new rules for the For You feed. And basically, you cannot talk about news that's currently in the process of happening. So the only way we are going to be able to hear about news is after the news tells us. If something is processing or in the process of, and we talk about it, we will not be allowed to go on the For You page. And a bunch of other stuff, but that's the main thing I saw. And that's very important, because obviously we're being lied to by the news. So, it's accounts that we count on to tell us the news as it happens because they give us the facts and not a bunch of lies. So anyways, you remember when the train company hired their own inspector to inspect the water and everything? They said, it's safe, return home, it's safe, it's good. Yeah, watch now.
And we found dioxins. And dioxins essentially are the fentanyl of chemicals. And why? Because they're measured in parts per quadrillion. I've never heard of parts per quadrillion, and I've been doing this for a long time. Just to put it in perspective, lead, metals, other chemicals are measured in parts per billion or parts per million. 1 part per quadrillion is equivalent, if you have 20 trillion pennies, to 1 penny. That's how sensitive it is.
And what is the health risk of dioxins?
Well, it's related to Agent Orange, and if you can look it up, I'm not a toxicologist. I've got a lot of experts. We have a great team. Cancer, it's very dangerous to pregnant women, and a whole host of other issues. And I can tell you what separates this from other experiences I've been to. People are getting sicker by the day. Children are spitting up, coughing up blood. I saw pictures today when I was with residents.